Good morning, students. In the previous video, you learned about object-oriented programming approach, basic of Java programming, and how to code, compile, and execute Java programs in BlueJ environment. In this video, let us explore about advanced feature of Java programming such as displaying formatted output, taking inputs in Java programs, various controller structures for decision making, etc. So let's start with the displaying formatted output. Real-life programs display output which are easily understood by the user. Such messages are called user-friendly messages. Consider this program we tried earlier that displays the square of the given number. Here, the argument that we had passed in the main is stored in the variable x. That's an integer variable, and it will display the multiply of x and x. So when we when it displays the output, it just show the 25. If we have passed 5 in the main, but 25 is not here clear that what is 25. It's a square or just anything else. So let's see its comparatively user friendly version. Notice println here plus n is used as concatenation operator to create output string. Println the square of plus x plus is plus s. Here the square of is a message. It will written inside the double quote, so it will display it as it is. And then plus sx. Here it will display the value of x, and then again plus is in a double quotes. It means is displayed as it is written here, and then it will display the value of s. So if we passed the value 5 to main, then it will store in x, and then the variable x will store the value 5 into 5, that's it 25, and then it will display the message the square of 5 is 25. It means the square of is written in double quote, so it will display as it is, then the value of x, that's a 5, and then is, then value of s, that's a 25. The string in double quotes and the value of variable are combined together to form the complete readable output. In the output, the string in double quotes are displayed literally as they are, and values of variable x and x are substituted by to display the meaningful message. Now next, new operator. In BlueJ, you can create an object by right-clicking on the class and selecting new class name option as shown here. Here the my class is class name, and when you right click, it displays the following submenu and choose the new my class option. In Java program, the new object is created in the almost the same way using the following syntax. First class name, then object name equal to new class name. Here the class name, it means name of the class, then object name of the object, and the new class name. That's a class name with the new operator. New operator creates an object of a specified class in the memory and return its reference. For example, here two objects of my class are created using new operator. The reference of those objects are named by us. That's a object 1 and object 2. Here the my class space obj 1 equal to new my class, and my class space obj 2 equal to new my class. Here it means the obj 1 and obj 2 is the two object of my class. So next one, taking user input. So far we have been accepting value in our programs as arguments in main. Java has a rich library of classes for taking inputs. Let us see the easiest way to take input in Java programs. A scanner class is one of the utility class that provides a set of methods to read the input given by the user to our programs. A scanner class is a part of util package, which is the part of Java package. So the syntax to access a scanner class is java.utils.scanner. Here the Java is the top package and the util is the sub package and the scanner is the name of the class. To access a class in package, we need to follow the syntax top package dot sub package dot class name. All for example here java.utils.scanner. Here Java is the top package, utils is the sub package and the scanner is the class name. All the package names in Java contain only lowercase letters, while class name begin with uppercase letters. This program show the use of a scanner class. This class provides method to read inputs. Here is given that java.util.scanner space sc. It means sc is the object and new java.util.scanner is the class name of scanner and the it pass argument system.in. Then it will ask to input name, then age, then display the output. Now let's discuss this program in. In this example, the first statement is creating an object sc of class scanner, which is passed an argument system.in, which represents a standard input stream. Second line is prompting the user to enter the name. Let's say enter your name. Third line using method next line on object sc, returning the input value as a string in the variable name. Because here next line is the method that is used to store the string value. Now next line it will ask to input the age. Then age is the integer variable, so here we have to use the next int. Next int is a method that is used to store integer value. Finally the output is displayed as a val. According to this program, the first will ask to enter your name. Suppose you have given Anuj. Then it will ask to enter your age. Suppose you have given 13. Then it will show the output hi, because hi is written here in double quotes as a message. So it will display as it is. Then the value of name, that's a Anuj. Then text written inside the double quote, that's your age is. It displayed as it is. Then the value of age, that's a 13. So hi Anuj, your age is 13. Some common method of scanner class to read various data types are next plot for plot values, next boolean for boolean values, next double for double values, next long for long integers, and the next short for the short integers. These all return the read value of respective data types. Now let's see logical operators. Logical operators help in evaluating more than one condition. Following is the summary of logical operators. First, AND. It will return true if all the evaluated conditions are true, otherwise false. It means if you are using AND logical operator to combine more than one condition, all the conditions given must be true, then it will return true. If any of the conditions is false, then it will return false. Then or return true if any of the evaluated condition is true, otherwise false. It means if any of the condition is true, then it will return true. If it return false, if all the conditions are false. Then not. It reverses the values. It checks the reverse of the condition. If true, if the result is true, then it will return false. And if the result is false, then it will return true. And an OR operators evaluate condition on the concept of truth table and return true or false accordingly. The truth table is given here. First, suppose we have used logical operator AND. The first condition is true and the second condition is true, then it will result will be true. But in the for AND condition, if the first condition is false and the second condition is true, then it will return false. If the first condition is true and the second condition is false in the AND operator, then it will false. But in the OR operator, if the first condition is true and the second condition is also true, then it will return true. And if the first condition is false and the second condition is true, then it will return true. And the third condition is if the first condition is true and the second condition is false, then it will return true. Because in OR operator, it will return true if any of the condition is true. If the all condition are false, then it will return false. AND operator returns true only if all the conditions are true, while the OR operator returns true if any of the conditions is true. When you compare multiple conditions with OR operator, and if the first condition is related true, OR will not compare the rest of values. It does not need to. Both and OR are binary operators because they evaluate exactly two conditions at a time. NOT operator is unary operator since it works upon a single condition. Now let's see deciding the course of program execution. In real life, we face challenges and problems, and we deal with them by making decisions on available choices. If my marks are good in science, I shall be more inclined towards choosing science stream in higher classes. But if my interests are creative arts, then I would look for the creative art courses or performing art courses. Another example is if my age is 18 or above, I shall be eligible for casting vote in polls. Otherwise, I will have to wait until I become 18. Programming is all about solving a problem at hand, and while solving a problem, taking a decision is an important aspect. Look around yourself. Your percentage is calculated as a consequence of decision making. School timetable is the outcome of decision making. Employees get their salaries calculated out of decision making. Discount scheme make use of decision making to calculate discounts, so on and so forth. In Java, like many other programming language, decision making is done by comparing values considering two aspects. First, deciding over two given choices in a format of if condition allowed, then do this, otherwise do something else. In Java, this is achieved by using if and if else construct. Second one, checking a value by comparing it with the several known values. In Java, it is achieved by using switch case construct. Now let's see if context. If is used to evaluate one or more condition, and if the condition returns true, then the statement associated with the if are executed, otherwise ignored. If construct begin with the keyword if followed by one or more conditions. Conditions are expression comprised of values compared by relational operators. More than one condition are combined with suitable logical operators. If construct has its own block marked by opening curly bracket and closing curly bracket. All the statements that need to be executed if condition returns true are kept within these braces. The syntax of the if construct is first if, then the condition, then the logical operator, then another condition, and so on. Then opening curly bracket, then a statement, whatever you want to execute if the condition is true, written here, then closing the curly bracket. Look at this example. Here, the argument passed to the main function is stored in variable age. Here, the condition is given that if age is greater than or equal to 18, then it will display the message you are eligible to vote. But in the case if not greater than 18, then it will not display anything. Here the variable age is initialized with the value passed to argument to the main. The value of variable age is checked if it is 18 or more. If so, the condition age greater than or equal to 18 it will return true and if block will be executed. The message you are eligible to vote will be displayed. For any value that is less than 18, the condition age is greater than or equal to 18 will return false and entire if block will be ignored. Now let's see if else construct. If else construct has two blocks, if block followed by else block. If the condition returns true, then if block is executed and the else block is skipped. If the condition returns false, then if block is skipped and else block is executed. Let us see another version of the previous program. Notice how else block is mentioned just below the if block. The statement in the else block will be executed for any value less than 18. It means if the age is less than 18, then it will goes to else block and it will display the message you are not eligible to vote. Here some printing mistake, so here the message should be you are not eligible to vote. Now let's discuss about the not operator. The condition preceded by not operator is evaluated in reverse. For example, not age less than or equal to 10 will return true if the value of variable age more than 10. Consider the program given here. Here, a condition is given that not age greater than or equal to 10. If the value of a is not age greater than or equal to 10, it means the greater than 10, then it will display the value yes. If the value of a is either less than or equal to 10, then it will display no. Here the condition not age less than or equal to 10 will be translated to age greater than 10. So for all the values of a more than 10, yes will be displayed, otherwise no. Now let's see switch case construct. Switch case construct allow to check multiple values and execute the statement for the matching values. The syntax of switch case is switch, then the value to check, then curly bracket open, the case value 1, then a statement if the case is satisfied, then break a statement, then the another case, their values and the statement for the another case, then again break, then another case values and the statement, then break, and so on. And at last there's a default, then a statement, then close. Here default, if the no any case will match with the value, then it goes to the default statement. The variable whose value need to be checked with some known value is passed in switch. Here next the keyword case is followed by the value to match. If the match is found, the statement in the matching case execute. Once case matches, only one value. A statement default section execute when given value does not match with any case. Consider the program given here. Here the variable whose value need to be checked with some known value is num here. If the value of num is 1, then it will display and the second output means 1 in Spanish. Then it will break the statement and move out from the switch block. If the value of num is 2, then it will display the value message Dios, and the Dios means 2 in Spanish. Then again it will move out from the switch block because of break statement. If the value of num is 3, then it will display the trace, and it displays trace means 3 in Spanish. Then again move out from the break. If the value of num is other than 1, 2 and 3, then it will displays I don't know that much Spanish. That's a default statement because no any case is matched, so it will goes to default statement. One peculiar tendency of switch case is that when all statements of a matching case are executed, then program control moves down to the next available cases and execute their statement 2. To prevent this, break keyword is used. Break terminates switch blocks. That is why there is no need of using break in the last case or default section. So if the user passes value 1 as an argument in main, it will be stored in a variable num, then a matches with the first case and output will be shown here. You know means 1 in Spanish. For any values other than 1, 2, 3, default will be executed and so out here. I don't know that much Spanish. So that's all for today. Thank you.